Hey there cozy gamers, my name is Black and welcome to my channel Casa Black Gaming, a place where I normally cover MMOs or survival games, and now because this game has completely sucked me into a void, I have begun creating Palia short guides as well. I have several short, less than a minute fishing videos for those hard to catch fish, so be sure to look out for those. But today I wanted to cover 5 things that new players need to know when starting Palia, and these are things that will just make your life easier in Palia overall, and things that I wish I had known a lot sooner. So let's go ahead and get these knocked out. So this first tip concerns 2 free rummage piles that appear once a day. That's real time, not in-game. One's going to be in Kilima, which is the map where the main village is at, and the other along the Bahari Bay coast, which you can access that map from the back of your housing property or by traveling to the east side of the Kilima map. In either pile, you can find housing decor recipes or something not so great like copper or stone, etc. Checking these every day will net you some cool stuff when you're lucky, so make sure you do it. And also, there's a website that I'm going to link below that shows you the exact place they spawn at every day, so it makes finding them even easier. So with most games, there is some sort of life bar at the left top corner of the screen. Now while there is no death in Palia, there is a pink bar at the top that depletes every time you gather anything. So fishing, collecting animal part rewards, crafting furniture, cooking, chopping trees, or collecting bugs. So long as this bar has some kind of pink in it, you will receive a bonus to how much XP that you earn. Some things you do might suck up more focus, such as crafting some of the more advanced furniture recipes, which can easily drop your focus quickly. So just stay vigilant while making furniture, or if you're gathering a lot of bugs at once. Now more on this tip in number 4. Getting a lot of bugs at once can also sweep away your focus pretty fast, but how to replace that focus? Well, it's easy. You just eat food. Now when you look at foods, they're going to tell you how much focus they're going to replenish. Of course, higher tiered foods will replace more focus at once. In the beginning, you start off with only a couple hundred focus, and you can raise the total pool of focus that you have by going to the Dragon Shrine, seen here on the map. Now once you're here, simply go up the stairs and over to this little shrine, and you will see that you can add more focus at the cost of the renown you have earned by talking to villagers or completing their quest, etc. You can have a maximum of 1000 focus. Now another part of this is that you can also increase your focus bonus, which determines how much bonus XP that you gain when you use your skills, and this can be increased at the Phoenix Shrine, which is seen here on the map. Once you're there, just go to the shrine and increase this with renown as well as you did before. You can increase this to receive a 100% bonus to your XP gained, which costs you 4000 renown in total. But this can help you level up some of those more difficult skills to level, such as fishing and bug gathering. Okay, so if you've been out in the world playing, you might have noticed players in chat saying things like large PAL and B2 flared, or FT and D8. You're probably wondering what that means and if it pertains to you. It 100% pertains to you, or anyone for that matter, but only if you have fine tools or better, or if you're in a group with someone who has these tools, you can also get credit whenever they chop or collect. PAL is short for Palium, which is the rare blue ore that can be harvested from veins that look like this. The spawn for these are rare, so when people find it on the map and they're polite enough, they will call it out in chat for others to arrive before it disappears. Usually it disappears within a few minutes. If they say flared, that means they also shot a flare arrow at it to make it easier to locate from afar. Now FTs is short for flow trees, and they are the top tier wood, and they look like this with a purplish glow. They spawn in any of the tree sizes that the other trees spawn in, with the larger ones being harder to cut down, just like normal trees, so you have a size to axe limitation. Medium and large trees require at least 2 people to chop down, and unlike the ore, they do not stick around for others to come along, so it's best to call it out and see how many people say they're on their way to help before cutting it down. There is another type of flow tree that gets called out, and that is the Grove, which happens every midnight in-game and randomly spawns anywhere on the Bahari Bay map, and it comes with 4 to 10 plus trees in a single area, and the entire area will have a pinkish glow around it. Whenever the grove is located, it will be called out, and most people reply that they're on their way to the location, and most will agree on a specific time to cut. It's usually around 3 a.m. to give everyone time to get there. When you arrive, just run around to each tree, chop it just once, and then you're good. So when they do cut it down, whether you help or not, you're going to get that wood. So some people like me slack when it comes to collecting bugs. I honestly am not a fan of the bomb mechanic and would have preferred a net or something, but anyway, needless to say, bug catching might be something you see as tedious or possibly think it will take forever to level up, and while that can be true, there is an easier way. Honey lures are something that unlock at bug catching level 7, and they are wonderful. You or someone in your party simply places one of these down, and for 3 minutes, bug after bug spawn all around you, with usually a chance for a rare bug or two to spawn, depending on the time of day and location that you place the lure. It's a quick way to get like 100 bugs really fast, and you should level at least once, especially if you're not a level 10 yet. Also make sure to do it in groups, and if you see anyone call it out in chat that they'll be dropping a lure at a certain time, go there and join in. Anyone can do it. Ask to join a group if you can, because every bug they catch counts for you as well. Also, bring more than 100 bombs if you know you're going to be doing a lure or two. Getting to the groves early that I mentioned in tip number 3 can also be a time to get in on some lures, as people will often drop one while they wait for everyone to arrive to cut the flow trees. So being early can also have that advantage. So some of you might not know this, but if you have played Hot Pot down in Zeki's underground area, you have no doubt received fireworks as a reward, or maybe you got some fireworks from a quest. Now, of course, if fireworks are your thing and you love lighting the sky up with them, then have at it. But for those who need gold early on, they can be a great thing to sell at your shipping bin on your property. To sell them, when you open up the shipping bin, just click this little icon here. Anything in this menu you can sell, such as fireworks, excess worms, or older arrows you no longer use, etc. As a new player, I did not know I could sell any of this stuff, so it's a great tip to pass along. Alright, so that's it for these 5 quick tips for new players. I hope you found them useful and found at least 1 or 2 that you didn't know. Now let me know down in the comments if there's something you think a new player might need to know that I missed. I know there's plenty more out there. Anyway, I've been Black, and stay cozy out there as you play this amazing game.